بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we have started to have a brief interpretation of Quran. We reached to chapter Baqara, the longest chapter of Quran which is revealed in Medina. Please listen to verse 191 and 192.
واقتلوهم حيث ثقفتموهم وأخرجوهم من حيث أخرجوكم والفتنة أشد من القتل ولا تقاتلوهم عند المسجد الحرام حتى يقاتلوكم فيه فإن قاتلوكم فاقتلوهم كذلك جزاء الكافرين فإن انتهوا فإن الله غفور رحيم.
And kill them wherever you find them, and drive them out from whence they drove you out. And persecution is severe than slaughter. ولا تقاتلوهم عند المسجد الحرام حتى يقاتلوكم فيه فإن قاتلوكم فاقتلوهم كذلك جزاء الكافرين. And do not fight them at the sacred mosque until they fight with you in it. But if they do fight you, then slay them. Such is their recompense of the unbelievers. فإن انتهوا فإن الله غفور رحيم. But if they desist, then surely Allah is forgiving, merciful. In previous verse 190, Allah ordered the people to fight with those people who fight with you. وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ. Those who start to fight with you, fight with them, but with good intention. Remember in your fight, even with those who fight with you, Muslims or disbelievers or hypocrites. Remember Allah and remember the limitations in the war. وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا. And don't exceed the limits. We said the limits can be children, women, and old men, and those people who are sick and they have nothing to do with the war. You cannot kill them. You cannot hurt them. They are the limitation of the war, and they are rules of the war. When you fight with non-believers, those who attack you, defend yourself to the limitation that you will be ready to kill them if they are ready to kill you. But you have nothing to do with their children, their women, the old men and women, those who are sick. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْمُعْتَدِينَ. Allah says fight them, but you must understand, if you exceed the limits, although you are doing something that Allah allowed you or ordered you, but Allah doesn't like you because you passed the limitation. Even in the war with disbelievers who attack you, you are not allowed to do anything you want, to follow your passions, to make yourselves happy is wrong. As we said, Musle is not accepted in Islam. Musle means to cut the parts of the body. When you kill a person, that's okay. He started to fight with you, he wanted to kill you, and you killed him, that's okay. But you are not allowed to cut his hand or his leg or parts of the body. This is, in Arabic, it is musleh, and it is condemned in Islam. The same to oppress children, innocent people, is not accepted. Then Allah continues in this verse and says, وَاقْتُلُوهُمْ حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ. Those who attack you, because in previous verse Allah said, الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ, those who fight with you. Allah continues to talk about these people. وَاقْتُلُوهُمْ حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ. Kill them wherever you find them. وَأَخْرَجُوهُمْ مِنْ حَيْثُ أَخْرَجُوكُمْ. And send them out from the place that they send you out. As we know, the Muslims, they were in Mecca, and non-Muslims drive them out from Mecca. Allah says, okay, you can drive them out from the place that they drove you out. It means you can kick them out of the city. وَالْفِتْنَةُ أَشَدُّ مِنَ الْقَتْلِ. Some, they say that, okay, how you will be ready, or it is allowed in Islam to kill them, and they were bothering the Muslims. Allah says persecution, torturing is worse than slaughter or killing. When a group will allow themselves to torture others, it means there is no tranquility and peace in that city. Sometimes people will be ready to be killed, because to be tortured, especially for sometimes, it is worse than to be killed. Allah says, وَالْفِتْنَةُ أَشَدُّ مِنَ الْقَتْلِ. Persecution or torturing is worse than killing. وَلَا تُقَاتِلُوهُمْ إِنْدَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Then Allah says, as you are not allowed to kill them only because they do not believe or they are hypocrites, unless they will attack you, then you are allowed to kill them as a retaliation. Exactly the same. Masjid al-Haram, the sacred mosque in Mecca, has a special respect. Allah says you are not allowed to fight them in Masjid al-Haram, inside the sacred mosque, unless they will start to fight with you in it. If they start, then you can defend yourself and fight them back. وَلَا تُقَاتِلُوهُمْ إِنْدَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Don't kill them when they are in the sacred mosque. حَتَّى يُقَاتِلُوكُمْ فِي. Until they will start to kill you in the mosque. In that time, Allah says, although my house, the special house, the best place in the land, although it has a lot of respects, but to defend yourself, to defend others, oppressed people, is more important. Defend yourself and fight them back. فَإِنْ قَاتَلُوكُمْ فَاقْتُلُوهُمْ. If they are ready to kill you, kill them back. And have a retaliation. كَذَلِكَ جَزَاءُ الْكَافِرِينَ. In such a way is the punishment of those who disbelieve and they are ready to fight with you. So those who are ready to fight with you and kill you, kill them. But still there is a limitation. And the limitation is when they stop it. Anytime they put the gun, accept it. فَإِنْ انْتَهَوْا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. But if they desist, it means they stop, then surely Allah is forgiving, merciful. Allah will forgive. فَإِنْ انْتَهَوْا. If they stop, there are two different ideas. That if they stop, it means they will be changed completely. They change their beliefs and they convert to Islam. This is one. Allah is going to forgive them. Al-Islam يَجُبُّ مَا قَبْلَهُ. Islam will forgive anything that they have done before and will not punish them because of something that they have done before. This is one of the meaning. And second, another meaning, some A scholar says it means if they put the gun, regardless to their belief that they have changed or not, if they put the gun and they said, okay, we are not going to fight with you, forgive them. And if they ask forgiveness, Allah will accept it. As we said, when Muslims were in Mecca, they were tortured and bothered by non-believers until they ran away from Mecca toward Medina. For some years they were in Medina until they came to Mecca. And Allah said, if they fight with you and drive you out of the city, you can do the same, and you can kill them and drive them out from the city. There are a few messages that we can get from these two verses. One, when Allah says, وَاقْتُلُوهُمْ حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ, kill them wherever you find them. We understand that retaliation is bad if another person will ask forgiveness. But if a person is ready to attack you or to kill you, Islam says, defend yourself and fight with them and kill them. And حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ, wherever you find, it is talking about those people that Allah was talking about them in previous verse. Some people make a mistake and they take only this verse and says, Allah said, وَاقْتُلُوهُمْ حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ. Wherever you find non-believers, kill them. This is wrong. No, this verse is talking about the group that Allah talked in previous verses. In previous verses, Allah said, وَقَاتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ. Fight in the way of Allah, in Allah's path, those people who fight with you, those who attack you. It means defend. And here Allah says, wherever you find them, defend yourself. وَأَخْرَجُوهُمْ مِنْ حَيْثُ أَخْرَجُوكُمْ. أخرجوهم من حيث أخرجوكم. From this verse, it means drive them out from the same place that they drove you out. We understand that to stay in the city is a right of us, of anybody. Any person has a right to stay in the city that he wants. This is my city, this is my hometown. Nobody has a right to drive me out. And Allah allows that if a person punish you in such a way, if you can do the same. So qisas is allowed and retaliation is allowed in Islam. If a person does such things, you can do the same. In any religion that Allah has sent to the people, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, all of them will approve the intellect, and the intellect will say, you can defend yourself. And if a person does something wrong to you, it is your right to do the same, although in many cases it is better to forgive. This is something else. It is better to forgive. Even if a person kills your son and you can ask for retaliation, it is better to forgive. But this is our right to defend ourselves or have a retaliation. When Allah says, وَاقْتُلُوهُمْ حَيْثُ ثَقِفْتُمُوهُمْ وَأَخْرَجُوهُمْ مِنْ حَيْثُ أَخْرَجُوكُمْ وَالْفِتْنَةُ أَشَدُّ مِنَ الْقَتْلِ. Kill them wherever you find them. Drive them out from the same place that they drove you out. Then Allah said, وَالْفِتْنَةُ أَشَدُّ مِنَ الْقَتْلِ. Persecution is worse than killing and slaughtering. Allah wants to say that the country, the city should be peace for all people. People should feel tranquility. When they sleep, they should sleep in peace. Because of that, if a person attacks tranquility, and tries to remove the peace, you can kill him. Because to remove tranquility is worse than killing. One person may kill one person, but a person who removes the tranquility from a city, nobody in the city will be in peace. Because of that, is worse than killing. This is the reason that we have in Islamic laws that when a person only take the gun, show the gun, and scare people, it is allowed to kill him. Also regarding to the Masjid al-Haram, Allah says, keep the respect of Masjid al-Haram. وَلَا تُقَاتِلُوهُمْ إِنْدَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ. Don't fight with them in the sacred mosque unless they will start to fight. It means in the time that they attack you in such a place, to keep your respect, to defend yourself is more important than the respect of the mosque. Defend and fight them back. Then Allah says, فَإِنْ انْتَهَوْا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. It means all the time the door of forgiveness is open. Anytime they ask forgiveness, they stop, Allah is going to forgive them. If they change their belief, Allah is going to forgive. If they don't fight, you stop and forgive them. We ask Allah to help us to understand Islamic rules and not to exceed the limits, only to defend ourselves. And in the time of problems, first we should try to advise them, give them a piece of advice. If they insist to attack us, we are ordered to defend ourselves. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.